All right, now I'm live. All right. Hello everyone. Welcome to Diamond Networks podcast. Oh, guess we're gonna restart that. Didn't know I was live. All right. Please welcome Fracken. So Fracken, make your way to the stage. So today we're gonna ask him a couple of questions about the art of Bloxburg stadiums. Seems kind of weird, but yeah. So Fracken, first question: what stadiums have you built so far?
I built everything really. I built my first project was the Oakland Coliseum, and I built at least 3 to 4 versions of those alone. And then after that, I just built, other stadiums in the Bay Area, like the Niners and the Warriors, the Giants, the Earthquakes, everything. I built multiple versions of each one, and I still have multiple versions each one to this day. So.
That's fun. All right, so we're gonna first go into the real questions now. So these are general stadium questions here. So other than yours, what do you think the best stadium that Bloxburg has seen? What do you think of what you've seen?
Well, that's an easy question. I'm gonna go with Ants Nugget Field because it's old, it's a classic, but I also think that it's got everything. It's highly detailed. It's got history. Tons of games have been played there. Everybody's played there. Everybody's seen a game there. So it's got to be the goat, the Nugget Field, obviously.
So I actually have played at Nugget Field, so he is not lying. Remember the old NPL days? Okay. So what do you think the coolest architectural design for let's say an MLB stadium this time? Like in Bloxburg, which one do you think has the coolest, like custom or actual one? What do you think has the coolest outline?
Um, I've seen some crazy stadiums, but I feel like that if anybody's able to pull off, like a Rangers with that roof, I feel like that's honestly the craziest
I feel like any
design.
roof stadium is difficult.
Yeah, because they're just, they work differently. I also think that JD5's Blue Jays Stadium was pretty crazy too. But that was over like 2 years ago, but it still was you know, above its time. So I feel like that was pretty cool too.
Okay, another question. What do you stadium do you think is the hardest place for a visiting team to win?
Oh, like, and what method are we talking about?
You know what?
Basketball?
You can do one for soccer and one for basketball. How about that?
All right, so let's see, probably basketball. Probably, a lot of people have been struggling on it, but I'm gonna go with the Cardinals because I guess a lot of people have issues with that field, and it's really not that hard. I think it's just a skill issue, to be honest. But soccer method, I'm gonna go with my A stadium just because it was a lot of offense and it was pretty hard to get it out. Or you can go with Peter's Met City Field because it was the opposite. It was just hard to get a hit, and there was some 1-0 games, a lot of 1-0 games. So yeah.
All right. So yeah, your A stadium. I think I've seen that before. That was really nice.
Yeah, I
Sweet.
deleted it recently, unfortunately.
Okay. So we're gonna go split this question with RBL and RMLB. So we'll ask you this: who do you think the best stadium builder in RBL is, ever, all time?
Ever? um, you know what? There've been a lot of good people who've been able to make the stadiums. But in my personal preference, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna shout out 2 people because they're a duo, an amazing duo. I'm gonna go with Jeter and Gerard, or Paulie, or whatever you want to call them. They made all the OG stadiums. They made some crazy stadiums. Um, they things ahead of its time, like the Yankee Stadium or the Ranger Stadium, when nobody thought it was possible. So they made some crazy stadiums, and shoot, they even helped on my A stadium. So that's how you know they're talented. And RMOB, I'll probably give it to probably Zax, just because nobody nobody's as good as him. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, Zax is a pretty good builder, but I'm gonna give my opinions on the RBL one. I think I'm gonna give it to JD5. No, JBits.
Javis, oh yeah, his are pretty cool. Honorable mention, I'll give it to Lego because I forgot Lego. Lego damn near did everything. So, and everything he did was good, and it was historic too, especially his Chicago Cubs one in season 9. That was pretty nice.
Now for RMLB,
And
I think I'm actually gonna give it to Maverick here because he built Rangers with Globe Life. I don't know if you know. I think you know who Maverick is. He was an RBL, wasn't he?
maybe a little bit. I'm not too familiar with RMOB builders, so Zax is who came to mind first.
Yeah, Noob's pretty good too. I'll probably give it to both of them. It's probably a tie between those two.
Mm.
Okay, now what stadium do you think has the best like IRL feature? Like,
Oh, in real life?
yeah, so including your Oracle Stadium, like for example, like the glove and the Coca-Cola bottle. What stadium do you think has like the best of that you've
Oh,
seen?
well, that's easy. I'm gonna go with definitely the Oracle Park with McCovey Cove. Trying to hit a ball out to the water in right field. I feel like that's just the coolest feature, and Pittsburgh might have that too, but
Yeah,
they don't
people
have
don't
it
hit it
like
there
we
as
have it.
much. It's pretty far actually.
Yeah, they don't have it how we have it. Theirs is unintentional, ours is intentional, and it looks better too. So, this is baseball only, right?
I mean, topic is stadiums, but you can go a little bit
Oh
else.
yeah. Nah, I think that's really it. To be honest, I don't think anybody else touched Oracle Park. I think it's the king.
Okay, so I forgot the question I was gonna ask. Oh, what do you think the hardest stadium is to build here in Bloxburg?
Ooh, the hardest. Well, we talked about this earlier this week, but I said anything with the dome. Anything with the dome. Like, in my opinion, I think the hardest is the Marlins because you got some big windows, you got a huge dome. Same with the Blue Jays and the Rangers, the Astros. However, the Rays is pretty easy. I
It's
don't
kind
know
of like just
how.
a circle.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy. And maybe some old stadiums too, like the Angels one is kind of hard. I did that once, messed that up. Same with the A's. The A's one, Coliseum was hard too, but it's doable.
What do you think the hardest outdoor stadium is to build? Like no dome.
Outdoor, um, maybe Angels, but another stadium I did mess up on a lot was Padres, just because my math wasn't mathing. So Padres is kind of hard. I would say Mariners, but Mariners is
That's
doable.
retractable. A retractable roof, I mean.
Oh, oh, Twins. Twins is pretty hard too. It's just weird, but I don't think anybody's really interested in doing that one.
Okay. What do you think, like, the most overrated build you have seen?
Who overrated? Damn, catch strays. Um. Oh, I have to think about this because um.
Alright, meanwhile, I'm going to give it to. Oof. It's not in the server anymore, so it's fine. I'm actually going to give it the Noobs Ranger Stadium. Because
mm,
the shape really wasn't there as much. Because, like, there wasn't. Like, like the exits, like there were sections on it. There was really no way to get into the stadium. But it's kind of hard to build with
mm,
the basketball method because there's no basement. But yeah,
mm.
and it's like the infield was terrible. Like I'm sorry, new, but that was it was yeah. I'm sorry. I have 100% seen better stadiums, but the one thing cool you actually did about your stadium was you did a retractable roof, which was pretty neat actually. You actually retracted it in like 2 seconds. Like you went into build mode, then
Oh
you like
damn.
copied it and just
Mm.
placed, and it was like done.
Mm.
Anyways, like, what do you think yours is?
I'll say a few. So first, I'm gonna say that progressive. It's
Couches?
yeah, couches. So one, it's not very like what you said. It's not very functional, right? There's a lot of errors in it, and it looks like an old stadium, super old, outdated, trying to be new, but it fails to reach modernism. Another one I'm gonna say uh, Shaded's Oracle Park and Brock's Oracle Park because um, the outside was okay, the inside was, I mean, it was all right. Still not top of mine in my opinion. I feel like
Mhm.
mine is the greatest, no matter how old it is. Um, some other ones, I will say, um, the Yankee Stadium in Armo B. It's not really that good.
Yeah,
I feel like Yankee Stadium is just overrated in general.
they wanted to host the World Baseball Classic final there, but when I played there for like a little like scrimmage type thing, it was so laggy I couldn't even like catch the ball. So
It just looks like David's, but like worse. And David's was pretty good too, in my opinion.
okay. So what do you think? What stadium in Bloxburg has the most unique feature other than like tourist attractions, like the Bay, like you know?
Hmm. Um, unique features too. Uh oh, I'm gonna give it to Moo. And I don't know if he still has it. Or no, actually not Moo, my bad. With Javits. He had a slide inside his stadium. I
Oh
thought that was
yeah, the
pretty
slide
cool.
was fun. I actually built Moose Slide in the stadium, so
Mm.
yeah, I just completely just like
Oh, and I'm gonna
yeah.
give it to myself too because nobody else has boats like how I have it.
I
Like,
think I'm
come
actually
on.
gonna give it
That,
to City Field by Matthew Barzil
mm.
because his like scoreboard, like it's pretty cool actually. He changes the count
Yep.
on there, like even like the like the black screens you see on like the like lining the seats like with the logos on
Yeah.
them. Those change too, which is pretty neat. I was actually
Mm.
very surprised. I was like, how's he changing that? Well, when I first saw it, I'm like, how does he make the changeable scoreboard with couches stadium? Because I figured out how to do it, but it's actually not that difficult. It just takes too much time. It's just not worth it.
Yes. It's a hard one to pull off.
Okay, so what question can I ask you? Oh, so whose stadium, other than yours, because I know yours is good, has the best like concourse area?
Ooh, concourse. Uh, I'd probably give it to I'm gonna give it to Lego. Screw it. His Cardinals. I mean, not Cardinals. Cincinnati Reds was stacked. That stadium, it was super. Like it's old. I remember it from a long time ago. That was that was nice. You know, he always did a good job. Same with his Wrigley Field and Matt's Wrigley Field. Those were so detailed. And they look nice too. Timeless classics. And maybe Pita's, even though he didn't put that much, but his original Mets one was pretty detailed. But really, the Ant, it's obviously Ant. You know, his Packers Field, definitely, because that's all he invested his time into, like the concourses. After he finished everything else. Same with his Colts stadium too. That was pretty cool.
Okay, so it's kind of a like a weird question, But if you were to combine two stadiums together, which two would you combine?
Um. Oh, combine two stadiums together. Two. um. We'll do. We'll do one. You know, probably. Let's do a Mets and actually, actually, let's do this. Let's do Red Sox and Giants. So you got a big left
You
field
got the
wall,
wall, then you got the water. That's pretty.
and then yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So, what is one stadium here in Mobile you will never walk into?
Never wall. Oh, Akios, trash.
Okay,
Sorry.
no offense to Akio, but when I played there, like when we were playing the Blue Jays as the Red Sox this season, I went there and I looked at the hoops. I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm playing here. But
Yeah.
I'm glad he left the game, so we switched to my field, and his hoops were like up everywhere. They were like at the walls. It was. Mm,
Same with noobs. You gotta finish your stadium, bro.
Yeah, that's something I also don't like. You gotta at least try to finish your stadium. Like, I like
Yeah.
the one I have here. We'll take a little look around from the camera. It's kind of finished. It's not like borderline done,
Mm,
but it's mostly finished. That's the thing. Like the exterior is almost done. There's details on the outside that still need to be like fixed, but like
mm.
it's like almost 80% complete. Even the clubhouse is downstairs. There's even clubhouses down there, which are also complete.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
But I'm gonna draft the ultimate stadium here. I'm probably gonna pick the exterior of stadium to be the coolest one. Is probably no. We'll start with field outline. I'm gonna fix it at the Bank Park because it's like really unique. Because like the outline is
Right.
Morty's ankle and stuff. I'm picking my like stadium, like all time best stadium, like the outline and everything. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna change the outline to Polo Grounds because it's just so like far. It's so big. It's kind of funny. Then the exterior, I'm actually gonna give it to probably the Rangers because like the arches. This is actually kind of cool. Then like the overall seating, I'm actually gonna give it to Fenway because they have the like the monster seating and like the suite boxes and everything. Suites, I've never been in a suite before, but I'm gonna assume it's a pretty new stadium. Probably the Rangers again. The suites are probably pretty sweet. I've actually seen like the whatchamacallit things like behind the right field wall. There's like seats like in there, which is pretty sweet. I'm like, I want to go there. I feel like I never will though. This is something I like want to do, but I'll never do. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I think probably the best stadium would probably be Polo for the outline, Fenway for the seats, the exterior Rangers, and then the suites go to the Rangers. Again, Globe Life. Pretty like Globe Life. It's a pretty nice field. But it has a dome though, which is kind of hard to build. So I haven't done it yet. But like, I don't feel like doing it. That's the thing. I have all the time and all the money, but like, I just don't want to. I missed some of these questions myself here since Fracken's doing something. So I'm actually gonna answer the question like, what two stadiums would you combine? I would definitely combine like the Marlins and the Phillies probably because like the windows and like the outline of the Phillies field and like the exterior of the Marlins and like the bell, this is just not done. It's probably pretty cool actually. I really think it would make a great stadium. Then what's the most historic stadium still standing? I don't think really any stadiums like that historic are standing, I think. I don't really know. Stadium is the best variety of food. I think I'm going to have to give that to no glaze, but Citizens Bank Park. Because they have the crab fries, the crab fries. They have these Nutella, like the Nutella quesadilla or something. I saw that. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to try that. Yeah, they have like all types of food you kind of want. But, like, it's overpriced, kind of like every other stadium. But, yeah. Just wait for Frack if it comes back. In the meantime, we're going to talk about our player of the episode. So, player of the episode today is going to go to... Let me think. Let me choose, actually. Player of the episode is going to go to Akio. Why? Because I made fun of his stadium earlier, and plus, it's Akio. Who doesn't want to make fun with him? Why not, right? And the team of the week has to go to... You already know what team it should go to. The Cardinals for cheating. That's pretty funny. But I'm confused. Like, why? But I don't care. But yeah. So I think that's actually going to do it, actually. Well, Fracken's gone. I'm going to end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It's pretty fun, actually. Doing this one live. I don't think I'll do it live from now on. But yeah, we'll see. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you in the next one, guys.